Hi guys, I am Haley. I am a local realtor here in Stettler. I am the Vice President of the Connect Club of Stettler, and I am currently the Creating Connections Coordinator here at the Heartland Youth Center. I'm a former mentor with the mentoring program. At the time that I was a mentor, I was working in the oil field as a weld inspector and also a welder. In that time, I also completed my bachelor's degree through the University of Calgary in psychology.
Yes, and my name is Moira. Currently, I'm spending a majority of my time at the Okanagan College down at the Penticton campus for my welding foundation. I've been welcomed into the mentoring program through Crystal and was introduced to Haley soon afterwards. At this point, I was about 12 to 13 years old, which were some of the most impacting years of my life and still impact me today.
Awesome. So we're just going to kind of cover like what brought us into the mentoring program and kind of what we got out of it at the time, and then kind of the lasting effects. So for myself, I became a mentor because I wanted to be the kind of person I wish I would have had in my corner as a kid. And on top of that, like, I love my community. I want to make my community a better place, and kids are the future. So I figured no better place to start than mentoring because, well, these kids are going to be taking care of me someday. So I want them to be like A+ kids.
Yeah, and before meeting Haley, I was getting close with Crystal, and she kind of noticed, like, as I was talking with her, I was getting really overwhelmed with, like, bullying at school, kind of figuring out who I was as a person. So Crystal helped connect me with Haley to have someone to kind of be a role model for me and look up to.
So, what were some of your favorite parts about the mentoring program? So for myself, I love to get to share the things that I loved with Moira. But even better was I got to learn about the things she loved. So like wrestling and like pitbull and like all the stuff that she was into. And it was so amazing. And with Moira, like, no matter how nervous she was to try something, like, she always did it. Like, she always gave it like her best shot. And it made me so proud. Like, she was like the best mentee I honestly could have asked for. And we got to share so many amazing experiences together that I don't know if I would have had otherwise.
Yeah, Haley always went above and beyond what her expectations were as a mentor for me. It always made me feel like I was the most special little girl in the entire world. Like, I was always so excited to meet up with Haley. I always like knew exactly what days. It was like the night before Christmas when I got to see her. She really created this escape from reality for me and taught me to just be myself and helped me like learn a lot about myself, which brought up my confidence even when she wasn't around. My favorite things that we did together was all the stuff that impacted me, like my mental state, which was like accomplishing things I never thought I could physically accomplish or taking mental leaps that I never thought I would be able to take.
Okay, I'm not gonna cry this time. It's totally fine. For like disclosure's sake, we have tried this once before and I did cry the first time. All right. So what are some of the lasting effects you've had from being part of the mentoring program? So for myself, like, I am still infinitely passionate about making my community a better place to live. And now I'm employed with the youth center. So Moira was the first youth I really ever got to work with that, you know, I felt like I might be doing something here. And now I do it like every day. And without being part of this program, like, I don't know if that's something I maybe would have pursued like at this point in time. So I am so grateful for that because like she was amazing. She was the one that started it all. And like now here I am like in this building doing it every day and getting to help like a broader scope of youth. And I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah, we have a very similar point of view on that. When I met Haley, as she said, she was like welding, she was getting her degree. And it really showed me that like a woman could do what was viewed, like what I thought at the time was a man's job. And so now, as I said, I'm spending a majority of my time at the Okanagan College, spending a lot of my time obviously welding, which is very exciting. She also taught me to dance like nobody was watching. Like, just in saying this, I mean, to be myself, to like be confident in who I was. If I deserve to have those people in my life or they deserve to have me in their life, they would stick around for it. Yeah, no. I lost it.
It's okay. It's really stressful sometimes.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, it's crazy that like you're now in a welding program. Like it honestly, like I know I said this yesterday, but it makes my heart so happy. And like I'm so proud of everything you've done. Like it's so crazy.
Yeah, you were just a huge role model, like, growing up. And once I was getting into it, I really thought, like, Haley was doing this, I can do this. Like, you got me. We always did hand-on projects. Like, we made that family sign, which I still have above my door today. And it just kind of, it just really brought me into my, like, hands-on working lifestyle. And that's kind of, like, how my brain works and how I function.
I love it. So for anybody out there who doesn't know, January is mentoring month. And actually today, January 21st, is Thank Your Mentor Day. But I just want to start off on saying, like, thank you. Like, thank you so much for just, like, being, like, this kid who was so, like, willing to take on anything that I challenged you to. And just, you were the best mentee I could have possibly, like, asked for. And you just, like, you set that bar so high. And I really want to thank you for introducing me to all that.
Aw, well, I want to thank you as well, Haley. You were definitely a great role model for me growing up. You helped me find, like, who I was as a person, like, my identity, my confidence, just where I wanted to be in life. There's so much that I can't even put on paper on how you've helped me.
Awesome. Well, thank you for again joining me today. I really appreciate that, and I hope you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yes, you as well.
Okay, bye.
Bye.